Charming small garden ideas, cottagecore and classic farmhouse DIY decor. Creating a charming small garden that reflects the beauty of cottagecore aesthetics and classic farmhouse decor is easier than you think. Whether you have a tiny backyard, a cozy balcony, or just a small outdoor corner, the right rustic DIY inspiration can transform it into a refreshing, vintage-inspired retreat. By incorporating antique garden decor, cozy upcycling projects, and natural elements, you can design a space that feels timeless and inviting. From classic farmhouse touches like reclaimed wood planters to cottagecore charm with floral arrangements and cozy seating, every detail adds warmth and character to your outdoor haven. This guide will take you through creative decorating ideas, DIY upcycling projects, and rustic garden inspiration to help you craft the perfect cozy, vintage-inspired outdoor space. Whether you're looking to refresh your small garden with a charming antique look or create a picturesque escape with natural beauty, these ideas will help you embrace the simplicity and elegance of cottagecore living. Get ready to transform your garden with timeless farmhouse charm, repurposed decor, and cozy DIY touches that bring a sense of nostalgia and tranquility to your outdoor space.
Welcome to Home Touch for innovative and stylish home design inspiration.
Cozy cottagecore small garden, vintage decor, and rustic charm. Transform your small garden into a cozy cottagecore retreat with vintage decor and a rustic touch. Incorporate antique planters, repurposed wooden crates, and upcycled furniture to create an enchanting outdoor space. The beauty of cottagecore lies in its natural simplicity, where every element, from charming floral arrangements to classic farmhouse touches, enhances the refreshing ambience. Consider DIY inspiration like handmade garden signs or a quaint wooden bench to complete the look. Adding a small garden nook with a rustic pergola draped in climbing roses can further enhance the cozy atmosphere. Use soft pastel cushions and antique lanterns for a warm, inviting feel. Decorating with distressed furniture, old watering cans, and DIY upcycled items gives a timeless charm that blends seamlessly with nature. With these simple yet elegant touches, your garden becomes a serene escape filled with beauty and nostalgia. Antique-inspired garden, cottagecore DIY inspiration for a refreshing outdoor space. An antique-inspired small garden combines cottagecore elegance with DIY inspiration to create a truly unique space. Opt for vintage wrought iron furniture, weathered wooden decor, and upcycled garden accessories to infuse a sense of timeless beauty. A classic farmhouse touch, such as a reclaimed wooden fence adorned with hanging flower baskets, can bring a warm and inviting feel to your outdoor retreat. Refresh your garden with natural elements like aged terracotta pots filled with wildflowers, or create a cozy reading corner with a vintage rocking chair. Decorating with lace curtains for a breezy garden pergola and antique picture frames repurposed as plant holders adds a charming, creative touch. By integrating rustic aesthetics with upcycling ideas, you can transform your small garden into a delightful escape, perfect for relaxing or entertaining guests. Cottagecore upcycling, DIY vintage garden decor for a rustic touch. Upcycling is a fantastic way to bring cottagecore beauty to your small garden while staying eco-friendly. Repurpose old furniture into charming plant stands, transform wooden pallets into a cozy garden bench, or use antique ladders to display potted flowers. These rustic DIY inspirations not only add a vintage aesthetic, but also provide a creative, cost-effective way to enhance your outdoor space. Decorating with repurposed items, such as turning old teapots into flower pots or using vintage suitcases as planters, adds a whimsical and nostalgic charm. A small garden with classic farmhouse touches, like a white picket fence adorned with climbing ivy or a rustic birdhouse, will make your space feel enchanting. By combining upcycling with cottagecore decor, your garden can become a peaceful and picturesque retreat filled with natural beauty. Cozy cottagecore pergola, a classic farmhouse touch for your small garden. A cozy pergola can instantly elevate your small garden with a classic farmhouse touch. Opt for natural wooden beams, rustic hanging lanterns, and vintage lace curtains to create a dreamy outdoor sanctuary. Decorating with antique flower pots, weathered wooden shelves, and DIY upcycled furniture can add an extra layer of charm to the space, making it feel both intimate and refreshing. Incorporate cozy seating with floral cushions, an old-fashioned rocking chair, or a repurposed wooden swing for a true cottagecore feel. Small garden ideas like string lights wrapped around the pergola or a rustic chandelier made from reclaimed metal can enhance the enchanting ambience. Whether you want to relax with a book or host a charming tea party, a beautifully decorated pergola offers the perfect blend of vintage elegance and cozy rustic charm. DIY antique flower bed, small garden ideas with cottagecore beauty. An antique-style flower bed is a perfect way to incorporate cottagecore beauty into your small garden. Use vintage iron bed frames, wooden crates, or upcycled dresser drawers to create unique raised garden beds. Fill them with a mix of wildflowers, roses, and lavender for a natural and refreshing look. Adding a classic farmhouse touch with repurposed watering cans as planters will further enhance the garden's cozy aesthetic. Decorating with rustic accessories like chipped ceramic pots, aged wooden trellises, and handmade garden signs brings personality and charm to the space. Upcycling materials such as old window frames to create a floral trellis or turning vintage bathtubs into large planters adds a whimsical, DIY-inspired feel. With the right mix of antique decor and natural beauty, your small garden can become a fairy tale-like retreat. Rustic DIY garden path, a cozy cottagecore retreat. A rustic garden path can add both beauty and functionality to your small garden while enhancing its cozy, cottagecore atmosphere. Use reclaimed bricks, antique stepping stones, or upcycled wooden planks to create a charming walkway that blends seamlessly with nature. Classic farmhouse touches, such as a vintage garden gate or an old wheelbarrow repurposed as a planter, can elevate the space with timeless appeal. Decorating with natural elements like moss, creeping thyme, or lavender growing between the stones enhances the path's rustic charm. Add vintage lanterns or string lights along the walkway to create a warm, inviting glow in the evenings. With DIY inspiration and creative upcycling, your garden path can become a magical feature that transforms your outdoor space into a serene countryside escape. Vintage garden bench, a cottagecore DIY inspiration for relaxation. A vintage garden bench is a perfect addition to a charming small garden, offering a cozy spot to relax and enjoy nature. Opt for an antique wrought iron bench, a rustic wooden seat, or a DIY upcycled piece made from reclaimed materials. Decorating with plush cushions, lace throws, and natural floral arrangements enhances the classic farmhouse touch, making your space feel warm and inviting. Adding a small garden refresh with trailing vines, potted lavender, and charming fairy lights can make the seating area even more enchanting. Upcycling old doors or repurposed shutters as a decorative garden backdrop further enhances the rustic charm. Whether for reading, sipping tea, or simply enjoying the fresh air, a vintage-inspired bench adds both comfort and timeless beauty to your outdoor retreat. Antique garden trellis, rustic elegance for a small cottagecore garden. A rustic antique trellis can add a touch of elegance to your small garden while serving as a beautiful climbing structure for roses, ivy, or morning glories. Use weathered wooden panels, repurposed iron gates, or DIY upcycled materials to create a unique garden focal point. A classic farmhouse touch, such as distressed white paint or vintage hooks for hanging decor, enhances its charming appeal. Decorating the trellis with fairy lights, floral garlands, or hanging vintage lanterns creates a dreamy atmosphere. Adding small garden accessories like rustic bird cages, antique watering cans, and DIY wooden signs brings more personality to the space. Whether as a backdrop for a cozy seating area or a decorative garden feature, an antique trellis adds both beauty and functionality. Cottagecore window box, small garden decorating with DIY upcycling. Window boxes are a charming way to bring a cottagecore feel to your small garden. Opt for rustic wooden boxes, antique metal planters, or upcycled drawers repurposed as flower holders. Fill them with natural blooms like daisies, geraniums, and lavender for a fresh and vibrant look. Adding classic farmhouse touches such as vintage knobs or distressed paint enhances their timeless appeal. Decorating with cascading greenery, fairy lights, and delicate lace ribbons can create a cozy and picturesque effect. Upcycling old shutters or repurposed window frames as decorative backdrops further elevates the rustic charm. With these simple DIY inspirations, your small garden can become an enchanting, nature-filled retreat with effortless vintage beauty. DIY rustic birdhouse, a cozy cottagecore addition to your small garden. A rustic birdhouse is a perfect way to enhance the natural beauty of your small garden while attracting charming wildlife. Build your own from reclaimed wood, antique tin, or repurposed teacups for a unique, upcycled touch. A classic farmhouse aesthetic, such as hand-painted floral designs or distressed finishes, makes the birdhouse blend seamlessly into a cottagecore-inspired space. Decorating with climbing vines, tiny fairy lights, and surrounding flower beds can create a whimsical setting. Upcycling wooden pallets into multiple birdhouses or repurposing an old lantern as a nesting spot adds to the rustic appeal. A cozy birdhouse not only beautifies your garden, but also brings life and movement, making your space feel even more enchanting and peaceful. Conclusion. Transforming your outdoor space with cottagecore charm and classic farmhouse decor is a wonderful way to create a cozy, refreshing small garden filled with natural beauty and vintage elegance. By incorporating rustic DIY inspiration, antique upcycling projects, and timeless farmhouse touches, you can craft a charming retreat that feels warm, inviting, and full of character. Whether you choose to decorate with repurposed furniture, vintage planters, or handmade garden accents, every detail adds a unique touch that enhances the overall cottagecore aesthetic. A mix of natural elements, cozy seating areas, and floral arrangements will turn even the smallest garden into a peaceful sanctuary. With these small garden decorating ideas, you can effortlessly create a picturesque outdoor space that blends rustic charm with DIY creativity. Whether you're looking to refresh your garden with upcycled decor, build a charming antique-inspired nook, or add classic farmhouse touches, these ideas will help you design a garden that feels both enchanting and timeless. Embrace the simplicity of cottagecore living by adding vintage decor, cozy handmade accents, and natural beauty to your space. No matter the size of your garden, a little creativity and DIY inspiration can turn it into a cozy, storybook-worthy escape filled with charm and nostalgia.